If your husband knows what you're going to become, or your boyfriend knows what you're going to become after he abandoned you or left you, he's not going to let you go. Anyways, things goes wrong for things might goes right. If one's low does not fall, one won't know how best to pick it. Whatever happens, whatever situation you are finding yourself, it is not by mistake. There is a certain time for everything. There is a certain reason for everything. My name is Beauty Okwe, and I'm well known as Ojubountin CEO, a relationship therapist here in Canada. Whatever situation you're finding yourself, anytime, any day, any year, it happens for a purpose. It happens for your upliftment. It happens for your achievement. Many a times I see my single mothers, their husband abandoned them. I see my single ladies, my youth, their boyfriend which they have dated for 10 years, abandon them. Then they start crying, they start shedding tears. Why are you shedding tears? I expect you to pick up the piece of your life. And wherever you are having lapses, make sure you work on it. That man or that boyfriend that left you, when he sees you after 2 years ago, he will bite his finger and said, why do I have to leave this girl? Because many men nowadays, they don't like bringing out the potentials their wife have or their girlfriend have. They are so selfish, they are so mean, they are so timid. They don't want to bring out the potentials in their boyfriends, in their girls, which their wife have. The lady has the potentials of doing business. The lady have a potentials of singing. The lady have potentials of dressing nice and people admires her. All you do as a man is to support. All you do as a boyfriend is to sit down and watch the potentials which your girlfriend have. Support her. Bring that inspiration out of her. It's not compulsory you spend billions on her. At the end of the day, you only support her. And the money start coming in from her side. Remember, 2 heads is better than one. Kudos to all my single mothers or all ladies that their husband abandoned or their husband left and they pick up the piece of their life and become relationship therapists and become a business owners and become doctors and become lawyers and become, name it, become pastors. They speak and king and queens listen because they have that potentials in them. Then after 2 years, your husband see you or your boyfriend see you, start beating up your fingers. That is what you should do. When a man abandoned you as a woman or your boyfriend abandoned you as his girlfriend, do not cry, do not worry. I know at that particular time is like heaven on earth. Let ground open and let that ground swallow you. No. Or you try killing yourself, or you try committing suicide, or you try putting your angers on your children. No. I expect you to pick up the piece of your life. Remember the Bible says, do not despise the days of little beginning. Whatever your hand findeth doing at that moment, grab it, hold it, utilize it, and bring it in perfections. To my single women that you have abandoned for years. You have laid your life on the man and the man abandoned you and you felt all is over. Prostitution is not the way. Stealing is not the way. Ritualist is not the way. Whatever you know you are good at, sit down, take your pen and Bible, put 1 or 2 things together and bring out the good thing in you. You will start making it as if it's magic. And that man, wherever he is, will start seeing you on air flying and biting his fingers. Why do I have to leave this woman? If he refuses to support you and that is what is bringing confusion in your family and you guys end up breaking apart, after he has gone, let him know what you are made of. Bring out the good thing in you. Stand on your firm. Stand for your children. Be the man. Take the mantle of leadership and become a leader. Uphold yourself and decree. The Bible says, study for you might make yourself approved. You must sit down and think, look at what you are good at. Not when your husband left you, you start thinking of your neighbors, how he sleep with you and giving you peanuts. How long is that going to last? Or when you are in school, you start jumping from one man or the other. A good man also wants a good woman. Not when you see your friend's phone ringing 10 times. At the end of the day, yours doesn't ring. You just remind me of something. When I was in college, there was this girl, her phone ring all the time. Like seriously, all the time. But each time she wants school fees, there is no one to even help her with as low as $100. And then I went to my mom. I said, Mom, my phone don't always ring as that of my friend. Why? Is it that I'm so ugly? Is it that men don't like me? Is it that I don't have a good attitude? I will never remember what my mom told me. May the Lord always bless her for me. She told me, she opened her mouth and told me that every girl, every cheap product, a man runs to them. But once you are expensive, you have a distinguished people that prize you. Oh my goodness. Since that day, I stopped beefing that girl. I stopped being jealous why her phone rings all the time. When my mom told me, and that is true. My mom haven't seen her before, but she hit the nail on the head and told me that. And when she's looking for as low as $100, she can't even find help. But her phone rings from morning to night as if she's doing a business center or probably she's a telemarketer. Pick up the piece of your life. Know what you're good at and make exploits. When you have all that it takes, you don't search for a good guy. You don't search for a good boyfriend. They come at your tips. They come in beck and call. You select them. You become expensive. You just look at them and pick what you want. You make a placement. You make a decision. And you choose. That is the success of you being who you really are. That is the success of finding your potentials and utilize it. Do not forget to like my video or subscribe or even share. Somebody needs this to heal. Somebody needs to hear this. Do not forget, it's your favorite girl, Uju Bounting. Thank you and have a good day. Merci. Ciao.